Hello everyone and welcome back. So obviously this is just a Christmas video. We usually do a different type of video for Christmas, thanking everybody for watching, subscribing and obviously just being a part of the community. So obviously it takes me a long time to create them ones, so I just thought I'd be a wee bit lazier this year and just thank yous personally. So yeah, thanks guys for the whole year. Thanks to all subscribers and everybody commenting and joining in on the discussions on the live chats and that too. So yeah, just a big shout out to all my subscribers and thank yous. You know who yous are. So thank you and happy Christmas and happy New Year as well. So just also want this video to be a wee bit about tool talk. I know us guys love to chat about the tools we're using and stuff, all the plasters and sprays out there. So obviously first shout out is to Refina, and this one in particular, just you grabbed a couple of tools out of the van, just to give a shout out to the specific makes of the tools, nothing in particular, but obviously this one's a Super Flex 3 in a protective casing, and that's Refina Super Flex 3, and I'm finding that one brilliant, just anyhow. But so yeah, big shout out and thanks to Refina on that note. And next shout out for tools guys, and I'm sure you've all seen this recently, the Pointsman Hawk, with the very cool handle, very comfortable handle, and this one in particular is just to be mixing hot. So another shout out to Pointsman. We're supposed to be doing a giveaway, hopefully that's still happening, and maybe do that in the new year, maybe a bit more beneficial to the winners. I don't know, it's very busy coming up to Christmas as well for everybody, so might not just get the interest the giveaway should. But again, shout out to Pointsman Hawks for them. So next, not really doing them in any particular order. Next shout out, again, it's not just specific tools that I did grab. This one's a Tizak. Not sure if you can make it out. I've done plenty of videos with these previous as well. This one isn't the actual new ones, just one I've taped up. They do have a newer one with a finger grip. Comfortable enough handle, same as the Refina, very comfortable grip. Doesn't, funny enough, even though it's rubber, you think it maybe slip a bit on the wet, but both this one and the Refina do tend to be decent when they are wet. Obviously, I always recommend trying to keep your handle dry and save your hands from blisters as well. But again, shout out to Tizak guys, and that's Spear Jackson. One of the tools that I do use from them actually, well, I will mention that, is the bucket scoop. I do have another bucket scoop now, a Ragnar one to sort of put it against, but the Spear Jackson bucket scoop, I know they're not big price on them, but it's still going. Still going good. It is at the weld. The weld's not given. It's actually the steel is starting to crack. But that's still testament. Them bucket scoops do get put through a lot of hard work, especially mixing day in day out, lifting sand, cement, cleaning. So I do have to give that a shout out because it is still. I thought it would have broke by now. It's still going. Must be maybe 3 years going now, but. Yeah, don't take me on that word. If you want to know more about that bucket scoop, jump back into the videos and you'll see that. So next tool shout out here is Ragnar, and you can see there's a wee bit of rust on this one. Up close. It's also a black handle, similar to the Refina one. It's the high lift. Again, a wee bit of rust on it. It's spring steel, it's quite thick. I have used that for floating in previous recent videos as well. Actually, most of these tools have been in very previous videos. so they are quite relevant. I do love Ragnar's angle trowel, I must admit that too. It's definitely, I think it's way up there for angle trowels. If you're doing a soft angle for your skimming. But yeah, shout out to Ragnar. Still do have the other trowel as well. I talked about that in the previous video. So next up here is it's just a float with nails in it, devil floating for the devil. But who made this one? Faithful Tools. It says they're faithful on it, and I haven't actually talked much about these. These tools don't get a lot of credit on my videos, but they actually play a large part in the most of them. For instance, the float. Nobody really talks about floats, but I know T for Tools sells Faithful Tools Refiner. He sells most of the tools I'm talking about here. He has a website as well. Anybody wants to get on there and sort of any of these videos of mine, I'm sure he has the most of the tools. But Faithful Tools, big shout out to them. I'll tell you the most reliable tools for them to me would be the floats, obviously. This float was the harder to break in one, so it should be longer wearing. Then plastic floats don't last a particular long time, but this one was the harder wearing one. I tend to tell them by eye of up close, the colour seems to be a bit different. But yes, so also they sent out snips and the tape. The tape's still going good, and the snips, they're regular tools I use, and of course the straight edges and box levels still all going good. Again, tools I'm not actually giving them full credit, but on most of my videos there in the background, and they have actually helped me set the beads, for instance, for the combination of the snips and the plumb rooms for keeping them square and level, and the tape as well. So shout out to Faithful Tools on that note as well. And last but not least is Ox. Use a couple of tools from Ox. Still have the stainless steel trowel just for laying on, but I do opt for my refiner the most. But I know the Ox Superflex, Ultraflex, similar to the refiner, is a cracking finishing trowel. Will give you a good finish and a good scar. I remember talking about a subscriber recently about cutting hand on that thing. Because these things, when you drop them, they can break easy, bend out of shape and that, or if you leave them in buckets, you tend to overlook the fact that they're still razor sharp. So keep that in mind, and maybe keep your bucket protectors or your trowel protectors on them when they're in the buckets and in your tool bags, getting my words mixed up, just to stop hands being sliced apart, because like I said, you sort of treat them as a bit more fragile of a tool, but the sharpness in them can still do a quite nasty wee cut, which could take a long time to heal. Just that was the trowel protector for the Tyzac, ready to go. So that's all the tool talk, guys, for now. But obviously, just really a happy Christmas and just really a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And again, a big thanks to all the subscribers and everybody that's joined the community over the last load of years, new and old. And I look forward to spending another year doing more plastering and how-to videos. So make sure and be subscribed if you're not.
Brothers, what we do in life echoes in eternity.